Where did this mystery man come from? This man they call Blaze. Well, he seemed to come out of nowhere. This man they call Blaze. He rode into our town one morning, drifting in and out of the haze. Now we ask just what happened with this man they call Blaze. He rode in a gun out of nowhere, a bearded man with no past. He rode out the next day from this town. His memory here, it will last. Oh, look how the mighty have fallen. The evil they tried has failed. For now, those wrongs have been righted. The man they call Blaze. How would we have managed in trouble and all this pain? Well, this man and his companions have given us our good name. So watch your backs in the morning, 'cause in your town he might come. A rough-bearded, high-minded stranger, here he comes toting a gun. He rides over plains and the mountains. Go ahead and run all your days. He'll catch you, sure as shooting. The one they call Blaze.
Bad guy coming.
You better not mess with Ma. I'll bust him up.
Morons.
Need some help?
Again?
You got a problem there, compadre?
I want out of here now, and I want something decent to eat.
Hey, Farco, shut up. Eat it or wear it.
How about some chicken? How about some tortillas and beans? A little wine, maybe.
I'm not running a hotel around here. You'll eat what we serve you, or you'll starve.
Ay, caramba, Paco, don't make them wrong. It's your delicious food. When I get out of here, I'm
Looks
gonna...
like you're not gonna eat today.
You want to get out of here? Take a look!
But, senor, this cannot be for Paco or me. See?
Trial set for tomorrow morning.
Get your day in court, boys. Judge Mortimer Spade presiding. But by this time tomorrow, you boys will be buzzard meat.
We have done nothing.
You tell it to the lawyer. He may even be here in time for the trial. And clean yourselves up, boys. Judge Spade doesn't take kindly to people stinking up his courtroom.
I told you both this would end badly.
Shut up.
How are we getting out of here?
Better get here quick.
Jeffers, but the devil took you so long to get here.
Speak to me civilly, Tom. You can get out of my office.
Who do you think you're talking to? I could put you behind bars before you could spit. And don't think I won't. If it all goes sour.
Relax. Sit down. Let me get you a drink.
I just want this all over with. Somebody might start believing those boys.
Chef, you're starting to irritate me. Why don't you go on back down to jail? Check on our two criminals. See if they're safe and secure. That's what the good people of Windfall pay you for.
Should have never gotten involved in this.
You're in it now. You're up to your eyeballs there. Get out. I'll call for you when I want you.
You chap my hide.
What'll it be?
I stumbled in here to get something to eat before I move on down the road. I'm just a lonely drifter looking for a place to rest my weary head.
You got a name to go along with that line?
Call me Blaze.
Sam, why don't you get Blaze here a glass of... Why don't you get him a glass of milk, Sam? Get him a glass of milk. But on the house. I'm Kate. Right this way.
Ma'am. Well, thank you, Miss Kate. Much obliged. So what's been happening in the bustling little town of Windfall?
Plenty. 2 guards killed down at the bank. Army payroll stolen. They say they're innocent, but we know better.
Trial set for tomorrow morning, but... Well, I don't know.
What are you saying?
She's saying someone wants to string those 2 banditos up right now and save the state the cost of the trial.
Well, where's the sheriff? I've seen it before. Gang comes in looking for their friends. Town gets shot up. Pretty messy.
Where are you going, Miss Kate?
Well, I'll be back.
Oh, Miss Kate? Anything I can do to pay for the milk?
We'll see. Sam, you get him something to eat, all right? Looks like he could use it.
Hey, lady. Nice hat. Watch this. My turn.
So what else, Sam?
Told you what I know. There was gunfire. And by the time we got down to the bank, we saw Sheriff Morley checking out the situation with the bank president, Mr. Jeffers. The Army payroll had been taken, and 2 deputies had been killed. Sheriff Morley, he lit out on his horse and come back the next morning with 2 prisoners.
How much did they get?
Jeffers says about $50,000.
Not bad.
Oh, that brainless Tom Morley. There were only 2 of them, says he, so I should just mind my own business.
Sheriff knows what he's doing. Those 2 are gonna swing.
I think I might stick around for a while. Any place I could bed down for the night?
Well, I could let you have a room upstairs. But you got any money?
Only enough to get me to the next town. I could help out around here for a couple of days. I'm pretty good with the gun.
All right, Sam, you get him a room upstairs. But you be ready if I need you. That trial will bring in all the scum tonight. And I'm tired of getting my place shot up.
Much obliged, Kate. Gotta see to my horse. I'll be back.
So, how do you come by a name like Blaze?
'Cause I'm that fast.
Hey.
Morons.
This will be easier than I thought. These people have no idea how cool I am. Guys, just sit tight. I'll be here later tonight. Everything's gonna work out fine, guys. Take your time. We'll bust you guys out of here. Don't worry. Just wait. Be patient.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Mr. Jeffers and Sheriff Morley are here to see you.
Thank you, Sally, my dear. Show the gentleman in.
Certainly.
Everything in order?
Yeah, it's all quiet. There's a couple of strangers in town, though.
Just to make sure they don't cause any trouble. Good job, you know.
Don't you! Nobody needs to tell me how to do my job. I found those scapegoats for you, didn't I? Now you just remember to do your jobs. Let's get out of this mess. Oh, by the way, where's your wife?
Leave her out of it. She's the one that got us into this.
That's enough. Sheriff, have you given any thought to the possibility of an alternative to the trial? I mean, suppose things were to get out of hand and our 2 culprits were, or shall we say, regrettably, strung out.
That saves a lot of headaches.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to be watching those boys until the trial.
Oh, well, we could help things along. Frank,
on and make yourself scarce.
Now hold on. This was supposed to be easy. But we got 2 dead deputies. And now you want a lynching?
We're out of here. You're gonna be the next one. Mine's up dead. Frank, move. Tom, stay out of the way.
Did I miss anything?
Lydia, my dear. Frank was just leaving on a little errand. But you can stay for a few minutes. I have some wonderful sherry in my office.
I think it'd be best if she went home, Judge.
Oh, nonsense. Just a few minutes. We have a lot to talk about.
Lydia, let's go.
I'm a big girl, Frank. You run along. I'll be home later.
I said, come on.
I said I can take care of myself. You've got something to do. I suggest you do it.
Wow. Who's there?
What do you want?
Please, senor, I have news for the sheriff. I come from Mrs. Jeffers.
Come back later. Sheriff's not here.
She said I need to see the sheriff. It is muy importante.
Blast you. What do you want?
I want to see the prisoner, senor jailer. Move.
You'll never get away with this.
We will see. Get the keys. Otherwise, you will have quite a pain in your belly. And not from your dinner.
You'll be dead within the hour.
You want to be dead now? Move.
I will get something to keep him quiet.
That you never come. The sheriff will hunt you down like dogs.
But tell him to bring lots of guns. Our gang will be waiting for you. Oh, and Lydia and Mortimer send greetings.
Oh, amigo! You want you should finish your dinner? We're not running no stinking hotel here. You better eat it or you're gonna wear it. You know, eat it. You wear it.
Amigos, vámonos.
Wes! What happened? Yeah. Okay. Where the blue blazes have you been?
I've been like this all night.
Oh. Yeah. A gang come and got the drop on me.
Gang? What gang?
The gang I heard Kate warn you about.
There's no gang, there's only 2 of them.
Well, they jumped me, and they told me to tell you that the gang was gonna be waiting for you. And they told me that Mortimer and Lydia send their regards. Now
Just what does that mean, Sheriff? Sheriff, you want me to round up a posse? They got a good head start on us, but we might catch up with them. I think I might have wounded one of them.
Just stay put, Wes, till I get back. Calm down. Put your guns away. Won't do you any good anyways. While I was out looking for the gold, their gang came in and broke them out of jail.
What? I wounded one of them. It shouldn't be too hard to track.
I figured they got about an hour head start. If any of you boys want to ride with me,
Let's ride, Sheriff.
Looks like big trouble over there, Miss Kate.
You stay right here, Sam. I'm not having you run off and get shot.
But Miss Kate,
I said for you to stay put. Now you go on over to the livery and you find Blaze.
nobody ever lets me have any fun around here.
set him.
What the hell are you talking about? Shut the door. What are you doing back here?
I thought I told you to stay out of this.
I want to know who broke those two Mexicans out of jail.
What? You let them get away?
Well, I was out of town like you ordered. Then the gang broke in, leaving West looking like a sideboard at a social.
You told us there were only two of them. Now they've got a gang.
Well, you tell me. And one of them said to give me greetings from Lydia and Mortimer. What does that mean?
I don't know what he was talking about. How many were there?
I don't know. West said he wounded one of them. But how do they know your names?
Who cares? Just get back out there.
And Sheriff, make sure none of them come back alive.
When I get back, I want some answers. If I go down, I'm taking you two with me.
Tom might not have been our best choice in this little venture.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your... Oh. Oh, come on. I'll wring his neck. I'm hungry. Are we there yet?
Where are they? Have we been out here forever? Stop your belly again. Some posse you are. Just do what I tell you. Or no, take a bath. And use soap this time.
now? Ah, what a bunch of morons.
Ain't like wrong. Get out fast.
I see you dressed for the occasion. Every song they sing.
And I hope you don't sing another song. I don't know, maybe
That's a good idea. Every song
My dear friends, it gives me great pleasure and satisfaction to
Judge
give
Spade.
a heartfelt appreciation to the Hanson
Judge
family
Spade.
for a wonderful evening of song.
Oh, Judge Spade. Oh, Judge Spade.
Yes.
May we please just hear one more song?
Mr. Hanson, would you and your family oblige our community with just one more song?
We would be happy to, Missy.
I dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair, the light brown
It was I who had this wonderful idea to bring that. Well, good evening, Maggie.
Don't you good evening me, you swindling coyote. I came here for justice, and I mean to get it.
What do you want, Maggie?
What do I want? A little payback for all the misery you've been causing around here. My husband done dead a week, and you send out your boys to foreclose on my property? I'm gonna blow your head clean off.
Oh, now, Maggie. I'd hate to have to hang you in the morning for something you do today.
Shut up, you're next. Don't you think everyone knows what's going on around here?
Ethan, can I help out here? You need to put that away.
I don't know who you are, mister. This is none of your affair. So back off.
Don't make me take that away from you. Put it down.
Looks like I'm gonna get 3 for the price of 2.
What a rogue.
Get back here, Frank.
She almost killed us.
I'll take care of this. All right, folks, the show's over. Go on about your business. Go on.
I saw it.
Don't provoke me, Frank. You might not live to regret it. Besides, one sheriff gone, we might be the new one. Over here, stranger. That was mighty quick work. Got a name?
You can call me Blaze.
I am the Honorable Judge Mortimer Spade at your service. And this rather irate individual is Mr. Frank Jeffers, President of the Windfall Savings and Loan.
Glad I could be of help, Your Honor. I don't think she was very dangerous.
Well, gentlemen, I'll leave you now. Thank you again, Blaze, for all your help. Gunfighting obviously isn't one of my husband's talents.
Well, can you handle a gun as well as other things?
A bit.
Where do you come from?
No place in particular.
Looking to settle down? Thought of me coming along, man.
I've tried a little of everything.
Judge! They killed the sheriff! His gang got away!
What do we do now?
What do we do? Well, looks like we're looking for a new sheriff. Interested?
Might be.
Out of your mind? You don't know anything about this drifter.
Let me take care of this. My friends, it is my sad duty to inform you that our beloved sheriff, Tom Morley, has been killed in the line of duty. And now, since it is my duty to see to law and order in this county, I will now appoint a new sheriff. Blade. Friends, let me introduce to you our new sheriff. And so, Sheriff, how do you plan to avenge this brutal murder of one of our most prominent citizens in our community?
If those killers are still out there, I'll find them. On my own.
And Sheriff, shoot to kill.
You made a big mistake. Mark my words. See what you can find out. Report directly back to me. You understand? Yep.
Hey!
What is that? A horse, you idiot.
Pretty late for you boys to be up, isn't it?
It's about time you showed up.
Yeah, what took you so long? Let's go.
I was detained in town by those two fools, Jefferson Spade.
What do they want?
You boys, back in jail. Relax. You're now speaking to the new sheriff of Windfall.
What happened to the old one?
Seems he got himself killed by your gang.
Good riddance. But we didn't kill him.
Wish we had.
Yeah.
Who did it?
That can wait. I stopped by Fort Howerton and picked up some clothes for you. Well, try them on.
What are we supposed to do with these?
Yeah, I don't want to join the army.
You're still new at this, aren't you? You'll learn. Look, the army doesn't know about the robbery yet. Thought it might be fun to do a little investigating for them. How about it? Good. Get cleaned up and be in town by morning. Meet me at Spade's place.
They're back here in town.
What are you talking about?
Those Mexicans, they've doubled back here.
What? How do you know? Why would they do that?
Found their campsite and tracked them back here. No gang. There's just 3 of them. West said he wounded one. Ha! What a liar!
Better tell Spade.
You know where to find me.
Oh, boy. Well, Jeffers, and what can we do for you this wonderfully fine morning?
What are you doing here?
The judge and I were just conferring. Nothing for you to get all worked up about.
Seems like you and the judge are doing an awful lot of conferring lately.
It has nothing to do with you. But let's be clear about one thing. I'll do just as I please. And I suggest you keep out of my business.
Oh, no, Jeffers. She doesn't mean it. After all, we owe a great deal to Lydia, don't we, for many things? Don't we? Frank?
Nate's back. Those Mexicans doubled back. There's only 3 of them. There's not a gang.
What? Sally! Send for Blaze. How could you let a thing like this happen?
Me? It's that bungling Morley. He didn't have the guts to finish off those 2 in the first place.
That's right, Frank. Blame Tom.
Wes, wait till I get my hands around his scrawny little neck. He let one get the drop of him and then tried to worm his way out of it. What?
Well, hi, gents. Ma'am.
Welcome, Sheriff. Come in.
What can I do for you?
Oh, Sheriff. It's so good of you to come so quickly.
Well, I was close by.
Any news yet?
Nothing.
These are wanted, desperate fugitives from the law. They must be eliminated.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Sheriff. I knew we could count on you.
I'll be on my way.
I feel so much safer since you've come to town.
And Sheriff, do whatever you need to do to return our sleepy little town to a place of law and order.
Judge Spade, I'm Lieutenant Josh Horton. This here is Sergeant Ben Stewart. We've been sent by Colonel Thomas at Fort Howerton to investigate the theft of the Army payroll from the bank. And you are?
Mr. Frank Jeffers, president of the Windfall Savings and Loan, his charming wife Lydia, and our new sheriff, Blaze. We were just discussing this dreadful situation. It seems that the 2 culprits escaped from the jail last night and murdered our former sheriff. But have no fear. Our new Sheriff Blaze will have them back in custody by nightfall.
I certainly hope so. Colonel Thomas wants this issue resolved immediately. The sergeant and I will, of course, begin our own investigation. We'll start with the bank. Mr. Jeffers, will you take us and show us where this all began?
Certainly. How about a little later this afternoon?
How about we say right now? Sergeant, why don't you go on over to the jail with the sheriff? He may need your help. I'll be at the bank with Mr. Jeffers.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go?
Certainly, Lieutenant.
Sergeant, you seem mighty young for a person of your rank.
It's not the first time I've heard that. I'd imagine it's not going to be the last.
Would you mind waiting outside for just a few seconds till I finish up with the sheriff here? It'll just be a few moments.
Certainly, Your Honor.
I was hoping that our own investigation would have turned out completely satisfactory before we have to inform the military.
Leave it to me, Judge.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, leave it to me.
You're learning fast, and you cleaned up nicely.
Amazing what a clean shave and some new clothes will do. What's going on around here?
Seems that our resident tracker, old Nate, got into town this morning with the news that you boys are already back here. I've just been given the word to track you down, and it's shoot first, ask questions later. You better watch out for that sweet little thing back there. She's a snake to lace.
Best looking sidewinder I've ever seen. What now?
You two start asking a lot of questions. Put some pressure on Spade and Jeffers. Nate's out looking for 2 Mexicans, so don't get him.
Not me. How about some coffee? Then we can have a little fun with Jeffers. Is this how you allow your employees to behave? No wonder our prisoners escaped unchallenged.
Hey, Sheriff, I was just resting my eyes. I was attacked by that gang.
You better get your story straight. Spade found out there's only 3 of them, and he's hopping mad. You better stay away from him for a while.
Yes, sir. Is there anything around here you want me to do, Sheriff?
Get that cell cleaned up. I think we're going to be needing it. Sergeant Stewart and I are going to be over at the bank.
Hey, have it. Clean the cell, Les. Clean the cell. One of these days.
Lieutenant, I've already told you 3 times. How many more times do I have to tell you? You ought to be out there trying to find those crooks. That's your job.
Let me caution you, sir. No one needs to tell me how to do my job. Your bank lost our payroll. I want to know that you've done everything in your power to protect our interests. And if not, I'll file my report and let the chips fall where they may. In the meantime, I suggest you be a bit more cooperative.
Well, Lieutenant, everything in order?
I find all of this preposterous. Mr. Jeffers, working upstairs, comes down to find the thieves making off with our gold while 2 deputies lie dead. And who else shows up just in time to wave goodbye to our gold? None other than the sheriff, Tom Morley. Did anyone do anything to stop it? No.
I've already told you. By the time I got there, the money was gone. Morley showed up later.
How convenient. Sergeant, get outside and start questioning anyone who was in town that night.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, why don't the 3 of us get something to eat, talk this over? Mr. Jeffers, I'm sure, has been trying to be cooperative.
I keep trying to tell the lieutenant, but he's not listening. Those crooks should be shot on sight.
I'll decide that, sir. Why don't you tend to your banking and leave the criminals to proper law enforcement? A meal, sir, sounds most inviting. I suggest we continue this discussion over dinner. Come, Sergeant. And Jeffers, I'll see you later.
Get that pompous lieutenant off my back.
Mr. Jeffers, you wouldn't be hiding something now, would you?
What do you mean?
You and the judge seem to want the army out of here awful quick.
That's ridiculous. What would I have to hide?
Well, maybe that payroll. Have it your own way. But it wouldn't surprise me to find out that you and the judge, and maybe Morley too, planned all this. Morley dead? Maybe that got a rage too. Wes might be needing another partner.
What are you doing here?
We got trouble with Blaze.
What did you tell him?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing.
All right, all right. Get your wife and tell her to meet me in my office in a few minutes. Wait. Get Nate Parker, too.
Nate.
Oh, please sit down. Sheriff, you're needed over at the judge's office. He's in a terrible mood.
What's going on, Mrs. Jeffers?
Well, I have no idea. The judge asked if I could please find you.
Was that all?
Well, he asked Sally if she could find Nate Oh, well, now silly me. I'm not so that might be something altogether different. I'm not sure now. But I do know that you make us all feel so much safer here, Sheriff.
I'm on my way.
Oh, thank you.
Their extra partner.
Yeah, I have that figured out already. Yeah.
Nate Parker. Now, why do you think Spade wants him there too?
Do you send that guy?
No. I'll let Nate get there first. Then I'll see the lay of the land.
Take it the judge wants to see you. Sam, why don't you go along?
Thanks, but I've got this under control. Don't forget, the Army's here. You guys still here?
Your Honor, Mr. Parker is here to see you. Shall I send him in?
Well, thank you, Sally. Sally, my dear, you may return to your duties.
Well? Blaze is coming. We need to get some information from him.
I seem to be doing all the dirty work around here.
Just find out what he knows.
Expecting some trouble, Judge?
Where'd you come from?
Heard you wanted to see me, so I took a shortcut. Who are you gonna brain with that gun, Nate?
Oh, Sheriff, we asked Nate to come by. We heard the murderers were back in town, so we were a little concerned they might try to attack us. Put it away. Put it away.
I think you and I should have a quiet talk somewhere.
What do you want to talk about? Morley?
Oh, ladies, your mistake.
Now, Judge, how would you know that? How did these two find out about you and the Mexicans?
What are you talking about?
Take you into custody. You both got some explaining to do. Caught ourselves a rat. Wes can probably identify Nate as the one that let those two get away.
Why would he do that?
Blackmail you two. He's been doing all the dirty work. Probably wants a little extra, too.
I should have killed you the first time I laid eyes on you.
Sounds like a confession to me. What about Jeffers?
Leave him.
Suit yourself. But the Army's here, and they're going to be wanting some answers.
don't forget our little talk.
What little talk? Are you trying to double-cross me? You're dead if you try that.
Crazy. He's just trying to get information out of me.
Something's not right here. Maybe Nate should wind up with a little accident while he's in custody. I think we were a little premature in appointing Blaze sheriff.
I told you to wait.
Oh, shut up. Nate's out of the picture. See to it.
Hey, you old coot, get over here. Shut up over there. Don't make me get my gun. I said, come here. I'll skin you alive if you don't get over here in 2 seconds. Blast you, Nate Parker. Sheriff and I just about had enough of your lip. Get ready to feed you no dinner tonight. That fits you real good, wouldn't it?
Open the door.
Hey, Nick, I was only kidding. You know I was gonna feed you supper. Well, look who's here. And just in time.
He bushwhacked me, Sheriff.
Shut up, you old fool!
Guess you should have told me the first time you laid eyes on me.
Nate?
Get this place cleaned up. Not a word to anyone.
Nate. Nate.
Make way for the army. Coming through. All right, what's going on?
It's about time you Army boys showed up. You missed it. Guess who got shot? Yup, I'll tell you. And no good Nate Parker, that's who got himself shot right between the eyes. Sheriff, I mean, we took care of him. Well, it's good riddance. He was a mean one. Got what was coming to him, if you ask me.
Wes, why don't you get in there and finish up? We're gonna be needing that cell again.
Well, why don't you get out there and find out who set up Nate with that gun?
I know where it came from.
And you're just sitting there? Go get him!
Better watch your back, Sheriff.
You could be next.
Well, thanks for your concern, Wes. The cell, clean it.
I'd sure do things different around here if I was sheriff. Nobody ever asked me.
Was I ever glad to see you sitting here and not laying down with a bullet in your back?
Sounds like old Nate's tracking days are over.
You gave him the gun.
Who else?
We're sorry.
Are you all right? What happened?
I'm fine. Nate Parker had a little accident in there.
Can I help?
You want to help? Keep this quiet. I don't want anybody knowing about old Nate just yet.
Come on, Miss Kate.
I'm coming.
No, clean the cell.
Some-
What is West End? Clean the cell.
You know, if there's anything you need, you know where I am.
Sheriff, are you all right?
I'm fine, thanks. Just cleaning my gun. Nothing to be alarmed about.
What would we ever do without you around here?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have some work to do.
I can do anything. Anything at all. Let me know.
Well, now it's down to 3. I guess it's time for me and the judge to have a private little talk. Can you two keep Jeffers busy for a while?
It'll be fun.
Wes, watch the place till I get back. And keep your mouth shut about Nate.
Hey!
What are you doing here? I heard a shout. Is everything okay? Can I help in anything?
You can tell me where that payroll is.
Why would I know anything about that?
Drop it, Judge. I know you've got the money. Nate told me and Jeffers confirmed it. They're both ready to turn state's evidence. It could go a lot easier for you if you turn it over before the Army gets here.
I'm innocent. This is outrageous. This is blackmail.
Suit yourself. Let's go.
Oh, wait. Wait. Let's talk this over. Maybe we can reach an agreement.
An agreement?
Yes. Get rid of Nate and Jeffers. You can have half the gold. What do you say?
What about Mrs. Jeffers here? She'll be wanting her share, you know.
What's going on here?
Your husband and Nate have betrayed us. I've just been negotiating a little compromise with Blaze here.
Show me my half.
You're not giving away any of my share.
Certainly, Blaze. I happen to have it right here in my desk. Now, Sheriff, I suggest you put your hands up. If you think that I was going to share this with the likes of you, you certainly are mistaken. Move to the door.
Just how far do you think you're gonna get? That lieutenant's probably on his way back to the fort right now. You'll be a wanted man, Judge. The two of you won't be able to get out of the territory fast enough. I'm your only hope.
What do you want?
We split the money and I'll look the other way. I can stall those Army boys when they get here. Let Nate and Jeffers hang.
Don't trust him, he'll turn us in.
We have no other choice. But it has to be tonight. You see to that, and then we'll split the money.
Can I trust you?
We're partners.
I'll be back. Don't leave this room.
We'll be here.
Answer, sir. You know far more than you're telling. What do you know about Nate Parker? Sergeant, take this man into custody until he can explain his peculiar conduct.
Let's go, Jeffers. No funny business.
It's about time. Tell these two to back off.
Spade just admitted everything.
What did his honor have to say?
That you killed Nate, Morley, the deputies, and stole the money. It's gonna go hard on you, Jeffers. I have a signed statement from the judge and from Lydia.
You, sir, are despicable. I look forward to seeing you hang.
I didn't kill Nate. It's all Spade's idea. He should hang for it.
Lydia says you were the mastermind. Spade just went along for the ride. Wish I could help you out here, Jeffers, but I've got my duty to do. Let's go.
No, wait. I'll get your money back for you. Just give me a head start out of town. I'll make it worth your while.
What are you trying to do here, Jeffers? Bribe us? I'm shocked.
Never, but how about a little early retirement? Justice served at the same time? Let Spade hang for it. It was all his idea.
That's a lie. Gentlemen, let's hear him out. Just what'd you have in mind?
Sheriff, do you think our silence in this matter can be purchased? Certainly Jeffers thinks so.
Now, hold on. Spade seems to be the mastermind. If you get the payroll back and Spade swings for it, why not help Jeffers out in exchange for a little compensation?
Well, Jeffers, how much are we talking about here?
Oh, about 5,000 each.
I could really use that kind of...
It still sounds wrong to me. But if we get our money back...
I want a signed confession. You double-cross us and it'll be the last thing you ever do.
I'll write it out now.
Get the money. Lieutenant, would you and the sergeant stay with Jeffers until he finishes? Bring him over to the livery stable in about 10 minutes. I'll meet you there.
Certainly, Sheriff.
Is everything all right?
I'm ready if you need me.
Get everyone down to the livery. It ought to be pretty interesting.
Well, sure, but what's gonna happen?
Folks are in for a big surprise.
I'm ready if you need me. I've got my shotgun inside.
Give me about 5 minutes.
Amateurs.
Bad news. Jeffers has been shooting his mouth off all over town that you're responsible for everything. Folks were looking for a rope.
That coward.
You gotta get us out of here now.
I've got some horses out behind the diner. Let's go.
Wait! We can't take all this with us now.
Take some, and I'll bring the rest later. Let's go.
Coward.
What, like you had Morley killed?
Oh, I should have known not to trust you.
Where's the gold, Spade? Why is Lydia with you?
going missing. You stick around. It ain't over yet.
All right, Mrs. Jeffers. You have a date with a hangman. Let's go.
I got a cell all cleaned out for you.
Sam, why don't you ride on over to Fort Howerton and bring the cavalry? Wouldn't want a lynching, you know.
Right away.
Sergeant, I'm gonna go with the lieutenant and make my report. Wes and Maggie will keep Lydia entertained for a while.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure to clean up this town for y'all. Bye now.
We still need to stop by the judge's office. Didn't end so badly now, did it?
Go on, get it.
Oh, please. Don't make me get in there. Let me stay in the front office with you. I wouldn't try to get away.
You dried up old prune. Don't even think about it.
Go on, get in there. You go on, get out of here.
You shameless hussy.
What is this slop?
It's the specialty of the house.
I do not want to eat this.
Well, it's all you're gonna get for supper.
I am not going to eat this.
Eat it or wear it.
What did you say to me?
Eat it or wear it.
Guess it's time to eat.
Blaze, get me out of here. This old geezer's cracked.
What can do, darling? The law must take its course. I'm moving on.
We had a deal. I paid you good money.
And we appreciate it.
But like the man said, gotta keep on moving.
But where are you going?
I think I'd like to see San Francisco.
See? Muy bueno.
Ay, caramba! I almost forgot. This is for you.
Well, there's your whole share.
Army's probably going to have to get into your personal accounts. Seems when we went back up to Spade's office, the gold was gone. Don't know how that could happen, but you've got enough stockpile, they'll get their payroll.
Looks like that rope's gonna come in real handy.
You miserable skunks. Take my money and run. I'll see all three of you dead.
Let's go. We got some spending to do, right, boys?
I'll track the three of you down if it's the last thing I ever do.
Last thing you're gonna do is swing in the wind.
I could own this town. He rode in a gun out of nowhere, a bearded man with no past. He rode out the next day from this town. His memory here, it will last. Well, look how the mighty have fallen. The evil that tried has failed. For now, those wrongs have been righted by the man they call Blaze. How would we have managed in trouble and all this pain? This man and his companions, hell, he's given us our good name. So now watch your backs in the morning, 'cause in your town he might come. Rough-bearded, high-minded stranger, here he comes toting a gun. He rides over plains and the mountains. Go and try and run all your days. Well, he'll catch you a shoulder shooting, or one they call Blaze. They call Blaze.